Why does a ship engine, one of the most powerful machines humans have ever built, spin so slowly, like it's barely trying? Because ships don't win by spinning fast. They win by pushing a huge amount of water efficiently. A giant propeller is like a giant paddle wheel that's been refined into a screw. If you spin it too fast, you waste fuel, make noise, and literally boil the water into bubbles. A propeller's job is simple: take water and accelerate it backward. Newton does the rest: push water back, ship moves forward. But there are two ways to do that. You can fling a small stream of water backward really fast, or you can push a wide column of water backward a little bit. The second option is usually far more efficient. That's why ships use massive propellers. A bigger prop has more disk area, it grabs a wider slice of the ocean. With more area, it doesn't need to accelerate the water as violently to make the same thrust. Less violent acceleration means less wasted energy in turbulence, less draggy swirl in the wake, and better fuel economy. Think of it like this: a tiny fan has to scream at high speed to move air. A huge ceiling fan can move more air quietly at low speed. Now here's the real reason ship props can't just spin faster: cavitation. When a blade moves through water, pressure drops on parts of the blade surface. If that pressure drops low enough, the water flashes into vapor, forming bubbles. Those bubbles collapse violently a moment later as pressure recovers. Cavitation is a triple disaster. It steals efficiency, it creates vibration and noise, and over time it damages the blade's surface. So if you spin a prop too fast, especially a big one, you hit cavitation sooner, and everything gets worse. And here's the trap most people miss: RPM is not the whole story. Tip speed is. The tip of a giant prop travels in a huge circle. Even at a low RPM, the tip can be moving extremely fast, fast enough to trigger cavitation. So ship designers keep RPM low because on a big prop, low RPM already produces a high tip speed. Spinning faster is like forcing the tips into the cavitation zone on purpose. So the prop wants slow RPM. But a huge prop also needs serious twisting force to turn. That twisting force is torque. Power is basically torque multiplied by rotational speed. If your speed is low but your power demand is enormous, the only way to get there is massive torque. That's why ship engines look lazy. They're not lazy, they're delivering ridiculous torque every single revolution. This is where slow-speed marine diesels shine. Many large ships use engines designed to run at low RPM on purpose, so the engine can connect almost directly to the propeller shaft. No screaming high-speed engine, no huge gearing losses, just a slow, steady heartbeat of torque turning a prop that's optimized for efficiency. It's not about acceleration. It's about pushing thousands of tons, all day, with minimal fuel. Some ships do use faster engines, but notice what they do next: they gear the output down. Reduction gearboxes take a higher engine RPM and convert it into lower shaft RPM with higher torque, because the prop still demands slow rotation. The propeller is the boss. The engine has to match the prop, not the other way around. So ship engines are slow because big propellers are efficient only when they turn slowly, avoiding cavitation, keeping tip speed sane, and turning fuel into steady thrust instead of noise and bubbles. Next question: why do submarines use propulsors and weird blade shapes instead of normal props?